Here's a video on how to take data from Google Sheets and make a histogram using a particular link that I have shared with you. So in the week 6, day 2, and this happens to be what, spring 2024, so it might be different in the future. I'm going to ask you to create 4 descriptive statistics representations. One of them happens to be a histogram. So as a reminder, your histogram, you pick one column. It has to contain numbers. It has to be quantitative data. And I'm going to show you how to copy and paste that column into another tab so I don't screw up the rest of the table, and then how to create a histogram nicely. So I happen to share a link for Histogram Maker over here, and a reminder to play around with the number of bins, have labels for each axis in the whole graph, and scroll down on this link site because there's more information that might be useful that you might want to copy over. Okay, where am I going? Okay, so I made some fake data. Yeah, and then you look at it for a bit and you say, okay, what am I interested in? I want to make a histogram, so I have to have quantitative data. In this particular thing, I have age and time. Let's do age. Yeah. So I don't want to screw up this table because I'm going to need it for other things. Like I don't want to delete rows and such because it might screw up other things that I want to do. So I suggest making a new tab. You click the plus button down here, you have a new tab. You go over and you copy your data. You paste it in your new tab. Okay, and then I want to clean this up. Okay, so I see maybe some nonsense data. So this is nonsense data, so I might want to delete that. So I could right click and delete row. 60 years, it seems valid, but it has words in it. I don't want words, so I can go up here and get rid of the extra letters. And so once you've done that, you don't have to order it, or with this particular link, you don't have to put it in order or create your own sub widths, yeah? So copy just the number data, control copy, copy, copy. And again, you're gonna go to that link that I have in that original site, but I've already opened it, and it looks like this. Okay, you can pick other ones, but this one seemed to be nice. So I control V to copy my data. Okay, include outliers. I don't know, plus or minus, we'll see how it is. So maybe yes, I wanna include outliers. Histogram title, so maybe ages of, I don't know, survey respondents, whatever. I guess there's a limit there. So you decide what makes most sense for your particular data. Data set label, I don't know, blah, blah, whatever makes sense. X label, Y label. That's interesting. We'll see what, so this is like ages, and then Y label, maybe I do want to have the count. Maybe sometimes there's a percentage or frequency. So you want to generate the histogram. So let's look. And when you scan down, it gives me 4 bins to start with. That might be okay. It might not be. This one doesn't look very helpful. So I made it to 6. So I'm going to edit chart. Okay, so it's a little clearer. I can see some separations there. Maybe you want to go higher, maybe lower. So you're going to play around with these. So let's maybe do 10. And that breaks down my histogram. So you're going to play around with that. Bin minimum, that might change depending on the data, right? Maybe it always starts at 0 here or whatever, but maybe your numbers, so you could change your minimum. Maybe I want to start it at 0. I don't know. Again, play around with that. Yeah, and then the bin width, specified bin width. This looks like 8. I don't know. So play around, just see what it does, right? And it might screw things up that you don't want. So you're going to do this, and let's see what happens. Ages of survey res. I don't know. Maybe that's going to be nonsense. Make sure that your labels make sense, like mine don't make sense, but make sure it makes sense. And it sort of gives you other information that might be useful to you. Okay, so you're going to copy and paste this And remember, you're going to have to create 4 different descriptive statistics representations. So save them as you go along so you don't have to recreate them.